Hong Kong residential market is hot. Prices are rising faster here than in any other major city in the world. The luxury sector is again leading the way. Prices at the top end are back up to peak levels, and in some cases, even higher. In the mid-levels, prospective buyers stand in line at this luxury address after one unit set a world record, selling for $9,200 per square foot. Brokers call this a one-off trophy price. Investors say it's a sign of the strengthening Hong Kong economy.
It's been such a dramatic last 24 months. I mean, a year back we were in the doldrums. A year we're up about 80% in the markets. Things are looking good, things are looking more positive.
Binay Chen Gotia oversees $2 billion in Hong Kong, and he's bullish. GDP and retail sales numbers are improving, and exports are picking up. Real estate prices are expected to rise even higher thanks to limited supply and ultra-low financing costs. In fact, interest rates here are expected to remain low at least through the end of the year. Across the harbor in Kowloon, asking prices for penthouses at the Cullinan are well above the record price. Brokers call this area the top location for wealthy mainlanders, who account for a rising share of the current demand. Mainland buyers like the area's easy access to China, its family amenities, and its good marks from feng shui experts. At least 1 in 3 buyers comes from the mainland.
Some of them are really cash rich, and I think that most of them, for investment purposes or whatever their purposes are, they would like to have an apartment in Hong Kong.
Mainland Chinese are also buying jewels in Hong Kong, particularly diamonds. Experts say their tastes have matured. They buy quality, and that's lifting fortunes at the auction houses.
The people almost like they forget everything about a year ago, and they're actively bidding in the sale room, and they make a lot of, I would say, new record price in Asia. So this is something really, I have to say, surprised us.
Competitor Christie's expects their December sale in Hong Kong to break records too. They say strong mainland interest makes Hong Kong the place of choice for its most expensive gems, including this 5-carat diamond called Vivid Pink.
Our Asian privates, they're always looking for the best quality, best clarity, best color, like the internally flawless. And this Vivid Pink is the top color, and also clarity-wise, potentially flawless for such a big color diamond is so rare.
It's the same story for fine wines. The more expensive it is, the better it sells.
In essence, Hong Kong is the site where the most expensive wines are traded anywhere in the world for Christie's.
Indeed, Hong Kong's star is rising. Mainland companies call it their equity fundraising hub, and more foreign sellers plan to list here next year.
If investors want to raise capital from Hong Kong, yes, it's a great place to come and raise capital from.
Hong Kong's bounce has been helped by government action, 2 rounds of tax cuts and various handouts to businesses and to the poor. It's also promised to help develop fields like education, where Hong Kong has an edge. People are finding jobs in the city's preeminent field, financial services, and HSBC will move its group chief executive out of London and back to Hong Kong.
As far as we are concerned, we have always been focusing on emerging markets, and that's the group's strategy. So having the group CEO's office in Hong Kong, which is a major market for us, and is also the eyes and ears for Asia, and also the headquarter for Asian operations, I think this is a very appropriate move, and that has been welcomed by the market as far as we can see.
Investors call Hong Kong a role model for the West. The government's deep pockets helped push the city out of recession, and Hong Kong's people did not get over-leveraged. This spring, they were well-positioned to take advantage of low asset prices. The worry now? A growing asset bubble.
Equities at this point in time look fairly valued, but properties, in some cases, especially the higher-end luxury apartments, I think they've crossed certain limits of normalcy.
If Hong Kong becomes too expensive, it would be less attractive to people who want to make Hong Kong its sort of regional or international headquarters. And it would be less attractive for professionals or talents whom we want to attract to Hong Kong.
Longer term, another concern, Shanghai. It has a mandate to be a global financial center by 2020. Leaders here say there's room for two shining stars in China's vast empire, but they firmly believe Hong Kong will remain China's international gateway and perhaps one day the world's leader in international finance.